So I was driving up the coast of Maine and I just found this cool little 9-hole track. It's not very long, only 3,000 yards for 9 holes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and play with a limited skill set like I've been showing you. But I've gotten some comments that say that, sure, I could play with a limited skill set and shoot even par or right around par because I have a lot of talent. And I really don't. Like, what I'm showing you when I play with a limited skill set is something that you all could do. So I typically just water down my club head speed, and I'm going to do it even more. I'm going to play like the most rudimentary and beginner golfer. And I'm going to show you that you can also hit really good golf shots and play consistent golf. I would call this swing a flat-footed chicken wing, where I'm going to keep my feet flat-footed and I'm going to have a chicken wing through impact. There we go. And you know, at no point here am I trying to advocate for you playing flat-footed or having a chicken wing. What I'm trying to show you is that if you keep your weight on your lead foot and your chest is closed through impact, you can play flat-footed and you can have a chicken wing and you can still hit good shots. There we go. And we're off. So even though I'm going to be playing with a limited skill set, I can still recognize that that ball, even though it's in the fairway, is sitting down a little bit, which means that it's likely going to release a little bit when it lands. I got 81 stick, the pin's up. I probably got 76 to the front edge of the green. That seems like just a very simple 56 degree. Now, as much as that pin is really accessible, you still want to favor the safe side of the green and the pin. So I'm going to try to aim a little bit left of this pin. Not going to try to do anything fancy. Yeah, a little left of the stick. One bounce short and it hopped on. I'll take that. I cannot stress enough that you guys can all do this. Now, as much as I'm going to be swinging flat-footed and with a chicken wing, there's no reason why that same golfer can't be a really good putter. You know, putting is not a difficult thing to do. You just have to practice it. So right here, you know, I got probably 25 feet. I'm thinking 2 putts is fine. I'm an average golfer, just hit a green in regulation. But if I happen to roll it in, that'll be great. But the speed I'm going to be looking for is lag speed. I don't know the speed of these greens, so I'm just going to be going off of my instincts. I don't think this putt is moving very much, so that's a good thing. That's too much speed. They do roll nice. And the right line, not the right speed. Well, at least I now know the speed of the greens, which are pretty similar to a country club speed. Okay, inside left edge. Gonna knuckle down here. I pushed it. It's a bummer. All right, 3-putt bogey. All right, so this hole's 377, and you know, it's really important, even though I may bogey from 80 whatever yards, I can't dwell on that. I have to stay present and focused on what I'm doing here. And who knows, maybe I'll make up for it, make a putt. But you can't dwell, you gotta stay present. That gives you the best chance to hit your best shots. So 377, I hit my first tee shot like 220. So I guess that's what I can expect when I hit it good. Nothing wrong with that. Flat-footed chicken wing swing. Yeah, that'll do. So I guess the tee sign on the tee was off. It wasn't 377. I just shot it from here with my laser. I hit the drive 243. It's downwind, so it makes sense. It's a little bit downhill. The first tee shot was a little bit into the wind, so I guess 230 is probably about what I can expect with no wind. So I got 101 stick, and that pin there, you can see that big open green. There's a bunker on the right, just right of the pin. I want nothing to do with that pin. I want center of the green again, and put myself in a position where I don't three putt. So I hit that 56 degree, 81 into the wind. So I'm guessing this here at a 101, I'm gonna be around a gap wedge downwind. So now from there, my lie is okay, better than the first hole for sure. This is all that's required on the most rudimentary level. If you set up closed and keep your weight still, you can play flat-footed, you can have a chicken wing, and you can hit good shots. All right, center of the green is what I'm aiming for. Oh, long. Yeah, it's a heavy wind. That's why that drive went so far. Okay. Try to get up and down. Without a doubt, this is a terrible miss. I missed the green long, so I got a downhill chip. I'm coming over this sort of berm thing here. If I can get this up and down, that'll make up for that three putt on one. So I got 56 degree. I'm just gonna play in the center of my stance. Just looking for solid contact. The loft of the club is gonna give me some height. Weight on the lead foot. Let's go see. Great distance.
貴様の拳などかほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Nice. That's a good save. Okay, I got 153 stick uphill. It's 160 to the center of the green. So it's probably 148 to the front edge. It's uphill into the wind, and so far the wind's showing that it's a pretty heavy wind, and it's, I think, because the ocean is just across the street there. So it's probably gonna play 165. I think flat-footed with a chicken wing, I can get 6 iron there. And it's important to remember, par threes are the most, I think par threes are the most difficult holes on any golf course, even though they're not rated that way. And it's because you typically have more club into the green on a par three than you would on a par four. You know, think about it, first 2 holes, I had sand wedge and gap wedge. Now I got 6 iron. So I'm just looking for solid contact. If it's a little short of the green and a spot I can get up and down, I love it. That's pretty well struck. Yeah, right on the front edge. I'll take that. Well, it's not a green in regulation. Yeah, this is where I landed. But I'll take it. This This course was built in the early 1900s, and I am so impressed with the greens. Okay, let's see if I can get the speeds down now. Easy. Ah, they're so much quicker than I think they are. Ball striking has really been a problem, but this putting here. Harder than I want to work. Okay. Dig in. This is slippery. Yeah. I gotta trust the brake. Okay, I see a line. I'm just gonna try to trust it. That's soft, it didn't move. Okay. Wasted a couple strokes with my putter. So on the marker it says 310, uphill into the wind, simple par 4. Yeah, this is blue-white, that's 310. Okay. Okay. Now as much as I wasted 2 strokes there, on the first 3 holes, can't let that influence what I'm doing. Keep it simple. Hit some fairways, hit some greens, putt better. Yeah, that'll do. Well, ball striking is actually going just fine. And you know, at no point here am I trying to advocate for you playing flat-footed or having a chicken wing. What I'm trying to show you is that if you keep your weight on your lead foot and your chest is closed through impact, you can play flat-footed and you can have a chicken wing and you can still hit good shots. So this drive here, it was 310 uphill. I got 61 yards into the green, so I hit it 240 uphill into the wind. So like I said, ball striking is going just fine. 61 yards, a little bit into the wind. I'm gonna hit 60 degree. Remember, like I said, as long as the weight's on the lead foot and the chest is closed through impact, you can hit really good shots at all different coordination levels. Get up. Well, not the best, but if I could 2-putt that, I'll feel like it's an accomplishment. Now, rudimentary skill set, you're gonna putt this. You really haven't learned how to chip consistently yet, if you're also flat-footed and chicken winging. So, nothing wrong with that. You know, putting should be easier than I'm making it look today. Let's see if I can settle into it and just get better as we go. Easy. Ooh. Well, that's nice to see. Putt took a look. Okay, good to get a 2-putt under the belt. Okay, 483 par 5, so a short par 5. I'm 2 over through 4. Good time to get to a short par 5. Let's hit a fairway and see if we can't give ourselves a chance to make a birdie. And it'll do. feel like an old man. Oh, pretty little track. Way to go, Maine. So I can see it right here. I'm next to the 250 marker. So that means the drive went 233 uphill into the wind. That'll do. Now, my lie, the ball's sitting down a little bit. 233 into the wind. Okay. So 233 into the wind. I bet I could probably hit 3-wood like 220, something like that. Doesn't look like there's anything up there. So let's go for it. And I'm not so much going for the green, I'm just going for 3-wood and see if I can't advance it closer to the green. Give myself a better chance at getting up and down for birdie. I'm gonna try to play to the left of that tree. Oh, we'll see. I hit it well. So I did what I intended to do. I don't have much in to the green. Good chance to get up and down. I was thinking about playing a bump and run, but this grass is a little bit on the long side, so I wouldn't trust that the bump and run's going to get through the grass. So I'm going to try to carry it onto the green, hit a 60-degree, very simple pitch type shot. I'm not going to try to get cute. Just give myself a chance for a putt for birdie. Get up there, baby. Oh, got a putt for birdie. Oh, it's too much speed. I'll take 2 putt pars. A 415. A healthy par 4. 2 over through 5. 2, 3 putts. Okay. Turn, baby. I don't think it hurt me. Go. So I got 145. Ball's sitting down a little bit. It's downwind. I bet it's going to play like 135. And this is the #1 handicap hole. So this is not the time to be thinking to yourself, all right, let's stuff it and make birdie. This is a time to say, okay, #1 handicap hole. Let's try to hit the green or be close. Give myself a chance for birdie. Make a good par. Life is good. Contact is a premium. Heavy weight left. Easy, honey. Looks a little long. Well, speed is everything. Speed will make up for a bad read. So if I can get the speed right. Climb, baby. It's a big hill I'm climbing. Well, I've done worse today. Okay, par 5, uphill into the wind, 525, not reachable. I know it's going to be a 3-shot hole. So that alone just tells me hit the fairway on the tee shot, keep it in the fairway on the second shot. This is all about the third shot. You like the finish? It'll do. Oh, so I got 280 to the green, uphill. Love to have something like 80 in. Lie's not great, but I can get 3-wood out of that. You know, this swing is something you might call an arm swing, and it really is. I'm just staying still, flat-footed. I got my weight on my lead foot. My chest is closed through impact. It's just my arms swinging the club. And you can see, although this isn't the most dynamic swing I can make, it's a very functional distance and a very functional ball flight. Now all I'm just looking to do on this one is advance it as far down the fairway as I can here. Fairway's really wide, so that's not really concerning me. I just want to advance it somewhere forward. That's forward. 86. Okay, so I did my job. I left myself with a very accessible distance to get it close. The pin's a little bit back. It's uphill. From what I've learned so far about these flat-footed swings, I think a gap wedge would be the right size. Let's see if I can't knock something close here. It's right at it. All right, we'll see. All right, I flew it right over the top of the stick. All about speed. Come on, baby. Okay, short par 4, dogleg right, hazard down the right side, and even if I played it up the left side, I think I'm gonna still leave myself with not very long of a shot into the green. So this is not something where I wanna get cute and hug the right side. I'm gonna look to hit this left center of the fairway. Yeah, that'll do. Well, good thing I hit 3-wood. Any longer would have been big trouble. 31. See how playing safely down the left side doesn't hurt me there. 31, pin looks like it's a little bit back, uphill. All right, 2 over with 2 to play. Let's see if flat-footed Jimmy can make a birdie. Get up, baby. Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's on the green. Not bad. And you see here, flat-footed, even out of the rough. Ball stopped within 15 feet. All right, let's see if I can't take what I've learned from the first 7 holes and do something right here. Tell you what, just for the greens alone, I really like this track. Greens are nice. They kind of play like a country club. It's gonna move. How you doing? I'm doing all right now. All right, that's one back. Let's see if I can get the other. Okay, I got 159 stick. The pin is back, and so I'm not thinking about getting it all the way back to the pin. My number is 150. I'd love to hit it in the belly of the green and then give myself a putt, shoot even par. It was pretty good. Got it back there, about pin high. Hit a little farther than I was expecting. This wind really helps when it's downwind, and it hurts when it's into the wind. All right, I think we got a putt or something short, or not short, but near the green. Shoot even par. I wouldn't say this is makeable. And it looks like if I hit it 10 feet too far, it's gonna roll to central Maine. Awful. Awful. That went right. Oh, the greens fooled me today. That's a good save. All right, so 1 over with 2 3-putts. All flat-footed. And a chicken wing.
So in no way am I advocating for you to try to make a goofy swing. What I'm trying to show you here is that great coordination or great golf acumen is not required to be able to propel the ball so that you have control and you create ample amount of power to be able to play this game. It simply requires that you have your weight on your lead foot at and through impact, and your shoulders are closed at and through impact. Now, in order to do that, I've created a very simple system that will allow you to not only create what I'm showing you here in this video on the most rudimentary level, on the most beginner level of golf, but if you have any acumen, if you have any coordination, if you have any sense of how to make a golf swing, then if you apply the simple fundamentals that I teach, you can hit those shots with a really pretty and efficient golf swing. Thanks for watching, and stay connected for more tips and updates by following me on social media. And if you're really serious about improving your game, check out my online golf school, JimVenetosGolfAcademy.com. Right now, golfers are cutting their handicaps in half with the system that I teach. Links in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on the practice tee.